Well, 60 members of the Oregon National Guard will be deployed to the U.S.-Mexico border. They were honored at a mobilization ceremony in Salem. They'll fall under the provisions of Title 10, which means the federally funded National Guard troops will be controlled by the Secretary of Defense. In effect, they'll be federalized troops used to help with the country's border efforts. Important to note, this is a different mission than the troops being sent to Portland. Those National Guard members are still staged at Camp Rylea in Warrenton, waiting to hear from the courts on whether they can be deployed.
So Kyle, bring us up to speed on the legal battle here. As hearing set for Friday has now been moved up to tomorrow.
Yes, it was moved up because of scheduling issues. The phone conference is set for tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Judge Karin Immergut is considering whether to extend her temporary restraining order blocking the Trump administration's deployment of the Oregon National Guard for another 2 weeks.
You know what, speaking of that order, it sounds like an appeals court still has not weighed in, Kyle.
Not yet. We're still waiting for a ruling from the Ninth Circuit. The appellate court is considering whether to overturn Judge Immergut's order. You may recall last week a three-judge panel heard from both sides. A lawyer for the state of Oregon argued the president exceeded his authority and local police could handle protests outside the facility in South Portland. The feds argued the lower court made a mistake and Judge Immergut should respect the president's decision to call in the Guard. Many legal observers had expected a decision by now. In fact, there was a case in California involving a similar temporary restraining order blocking the deployment of the National Guard. In that case, it took the Ninth Circuit just 2 days to issue an order reversing the lower court. But in this case, in Oregon, obviously, we're still waiting.
Still waiting and refreshing that website minute to minute. Thank you, Kyle.